Before we get started with the video today, guys, I want to let you viewers out there know that only a small fraction of you guys currently watching are actually subscribed to my channel, so make sure to smash that subscribe button for instant updates about videos that I release and other announcements, and also smash that like button to help my channel out. Enjoy the video. What is up, guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Zero to Hero, my free-to-play account progression series. Now in this episode, I'm going to be going over how far I've come in the past 2 to 3 days that I've been playing on this account. So as you can see, my team is in the lobby right now. So I'm basically running Arbiter Vildred, Free Spiritia, and Sigrid, if you want to look at their gear. So this is my RB's gear. It's going to be the Login Event attack set. Sigrid will be the Adventurer's Path, Free Spiriteria's Adventurer's Path, the last reward gift box from it. You get a set as well, a speed set, crit set, so that's on Sigrid. And then Free Spiritia is on this random set from Adventurer's Path as well. You can see only my weapon is enhanced for the most part. I guess I do have some other pieces upgraded as well on my free attack set that have, decent stats. But yeah, you want to slowly upgrade these guys. These will be your, especially the one that you get from the login event and the one from Free Spiriteria's questline finishing, because those are going to be used on your Wyvern units in the future. So there's nothing wrong in enhancing these, especially because they will be your best gear sets early game. So yeah, those are my 3 units that I use. My last slot, actually, you can see it's Hazel. I just slot in a unit to finish in the quests. We'll go over that in a second. But yeah, in adventure right now, guys, you can see that I am actually in episode 2 right now. I can go to episode 2, chapter 1. I haven't gotten really started on it. I've been focusing on unrecorded history, but I do need to clear episode 2 in order to unlock shops that sell some gear. I don't know if I can see it right now, but yeah, you can actually see that this shop from the AP shop, if you do the quest here to unlock it, you can get gear here. If you buy it, you can also buy Blessing of Orbises, which you're gonna have to do eventually, or Breath of Orbises, sorry. And yeah, you also need to get to 3-10 in episode 2 to unlock Furious, the best defense breaker for Wyvern, which you're going to have to do as well. So this is on the back burner for now, though. I'll be progressing slowly through it to get Furious. I'm gonna focus on probably unrecorded history first. So unrecorded history is episode 1 epilogue. You can see at the top says unrecorded history. So you want to focus on this right away. It unlocks after beating 10-10. And the reason why you want to do this is because this is going to be the spot where you farm most of your catalysts and your fodder. And why is that? Well, in regular adventure, you only get 4 AP points. In this unrecorded history epilogue, you actually get 8 AP points per battle. And the reason why AP points are important is because you need to buy catalysts with them. And you can also buy the 400 cost catalyst, which is red here in the red background. These are epic catalysts. They don't sell it in adventure. They don't regular adventure. They don't sell it in episode 2. Actually, they do sell it in episode 2, but they don't drop, I'm pretty sure. But these are very, very important because you need these to do your 5-star awakenings and your 6-star awakening for 5-star units such as Sigrid. You're also going to need them for Angelica and Furious if you decide to awaken them all the way, which you should for Angelica for sure. So you're going to need a good source of catalysts. So you want to make sure you try to unlock all the stages in unrecorded history so you can go through the maps and farm on the maps you need for their respective catalysts. Also, you can see I'm working to get this Breath of Orbis here. Unrecorded history also has Breath of Orbis stages. You want to make sure to get as many as you can. I'll go over that in a second, what you want to upgrade with them. But yeah, just make sure you get Breath of Orbises on the maps that you see them on, and you stockpile them and use them in your sanctuary. If you make mistakes using them in sanctuary, it's okay. You can always refund them back. So that's my progression in adventure so far. Right now I am I'm getting a tutorial. There's so many tutorials in this game, guys. It's crazy. But I was just here. But yeah, he's telling me to do my stars, I think. But you'll see, like, I'm doing all the stars religiously, especially in unrecorded history, guys. You want to do the stars because the rewards are like doubled here. And then not only are they just doubled, but you also get a Molagora. So very, very important to do. Like I said, Molagora is a very precious resource that's time gated. So make sure you do your stars. You might want to go back to regular adventure and start doing those as well for the Sky Stones and Gold. But for unrecorded history and adventure episode 2, 100% make sure you swap out units to fill in the quest prerequisites to complete them. So yeah, that's it for adventure for me. I'm gonna go over the reason why I'm doing all this. Like I said, I'm trying to unlock Furious, but also you'll see that I finally rushed 10-10. I'm trying to unlock Angelica. You're the best Wyvern tank for newbies. That's free to play. And yeah, Furious, I need to clear episode 2 and 3-10. So these are your 2 connections you want to work towards, guys. These will be your most important. And if for some reason you didn't unlock Alexa, you want to do Alexa's connection as well if you didn't pull her and you don't have her. Very, very good wyvern units. Those are like your 3 wyvern units paired with Sigret, and you're done your wyvern team. Now all you need is gear, right? But the first step is unlocking them, of course. So I'm going to make my way to rank 30 and do Labyrinth. It should only take 2 more days. And then for Furious, this should also only take a day or 2. I just need to grind through episode 2 when I have time. So yeah, make sure you guys do these connections. They're very, very important for your wyvern progression. And speaking of wyvern progression, I've actually been trying to get through some wyvern stages to prepare. So I have been clearing these wyvern's hunts. So I'm not farming them, I'm just clearing them one time. If you clear hunt stage 1, you unlock 2. You clear 2, you unlock 3. Just keep trying to unlock them, guys. Don't start farming, by the way, until you're at like 11. It's not worth farming. There's too much RNG, and the rewards are just not worth it in general. So just don't farm. Just try to unlock the stages to prepare for your wyvern team. Now with my wyvern prog, you'll see I have some abyss progression. I'm on 426 already, guys. If you guys do this every day and you guys collect your rewards that you get as a new player, you get so many abyss compasses or tickets. You just want to keep going and grinding because you get so many nice rewards. Like I'm getting so many rewards that are helping me. You'll see like in the next few stages I get up like 750k gold. I get a lot of runes, you get a lot of sky stones. So make sure you're doing this every single day, guys. This is really, really important to do. And if for some reason you're stuck and can't clear, just press the purify button at the bottom left here and collect your gold. It won't reset abyss, guys, don't worry. It will just give you gold and take your compasses. Now with my abyss progression, I'm going to go over my labyrinth progression. So I cleared all of area 1. I mostly just did this to do the adventurer's path. And also what I am going to be doing is unlocking Nixie's Sanctum, which you do by completing 1-7S6, I think. So episode 1, 7-S6. You want to unlock this ASAP, Nixie's Sanctum, because 1, you have Adventurer's Path quest here, but 2, if you look at Area 5, you get level 78 gear, which if for some reason your free gear from the Adventurer's Path and the login, if one of the sets roll badly, you can just slot in this destruction set gear on your DPS and it'll be just fine, if not better, because this gear is actually better than the free set you get, to be honest. So you really want to work towards this. You probably will start farming Wyvern 12, 11, 13 before you even get these, but if by chance you don't because you get really unlucky, you have a backup plan here. Try to work your way through this Nixie's Sanctum, and also don't ignore Great Farch Labyrinth as well. I didn't unlock it yet, but you do need to do this for some Adventurer's Path quests later on, and Adventurer's Path is very, very important to complete, like I've said a million times. Now with Labyrinth, you're going to be getting a currency, and what you want to do with that is you actually want to go to the shop here and go to the ancient coin shop, and you're going to buy, and as you see I didn't collect my rank up pack rewards. Make sure you guys collect this over here. This is the free reward, you don't have to buy it. This is for everyone to get. But anyways, with ancient coins you get from Labyrinth, you want to buy these malicious bug charms. So the reason why you want to buy this is because this is the way you get into Hell raid, and you actually want to stockpile these early game because early game you only have a limited, actually you can't really get any malicious bug charms because the way you get this is from killing normal queen, and there's no way you can kill him right now or kill her right now. So you really want to stockpile these because the first time you go into Hell raid you might be able to kill all the bosses, and you need at least 5 bug charms to kill them all in 1 month. So if you're at the end of the month, you're not going to be able to kill them all, so you just stockpile these for now. I have like 15 stockpiled in my main. If you miss like a week of farming some like normal raid as well, you'll have an extra one, so make sure you stockpile these. The charms are nice too, but don't worry about this too much. Getting the bug charms is way more important for now. Alongside Labyrinth, now that you've completed 10-10, you want to start working on side story. So side story is just like a side story, I guess, but it has its own currency that drops, and it has another shop. So the reason why side story is really nice is because you get a lot of like free artifacts. You sometimes get free like really good gear. As you can see, like the main reward here, like this is going to be one of the gears I think next week that comes out from the shop, so you want to keep your eye for that. But also what happens is that you get more of these event currencies per stage clear, so you can get up to like 60 per stage clear, but in like unrecorded history you only get 8 AP, and the catalyst will be cheaper comparing like AP to the seashells, I guess, because it's this currency. So like usually like rare catalyst here will be like 90, I think 90 seashells, and you're getting like 60 per run, so you're basically getting 1 catalyst like every 1.5 runs, compared to 1 in unrecorded history like every like 12 just by buying it. So this is just way more efficient, guys, and you can still get catalysts as drops, and you get a lot of other goodies like artifact charms are nice, bookmarks are nice, Phantasma, Mole Agora you want to buy for sure. Just very, very nice. So usually what I do is I prioritize side story first. It might not be the catalyst you need at the moment, but it is the most efficient way to get catalysts by far, like by a long shot. So even if you don't need the catalysts now, just get them and buy them all out, because you can use them later in the future on other units you want to build. And also you can actually convert those catalysts to the catalysts you need, which I'll go over in another video. But yeah, make sure you do side story and fill it out. It's basically just like one like chapter, I guess. It'll go like 10 stages like this, right? And there'll be a stage you can repeat battle in with like 4 difficulties. Just do the hardest difficulty you can to farm as many currencies as you can. You get free mola from a stage, you get some gold. It's really nice. Side story is very OP. Make sure you fill this out and do it as much as you can, as fast as you can when you beat 10-10. So that's it for side story. Now it's time to start talking about guilds. So guilds are a very important feature in Epic 7. Not only will connect you with other players to, you know, converse with, talk with, and discuss strategies and stuff like that and what to do, but it gives you a lot of benefits in game. So I'm in one of my friends' guild right now. You'll see that there are multiple tabs here. I'm going to go over this one by one. So starting at the top, you have guild hall. It's just your lobby. You get to do your daily reward at the bottom right here. Make sure you do it every day. You get extra gold and other rewards. Next, you have battlefield. So guild wars. You want to be in an active guild. You want to set up your guild wars defense and ask your leader to swap you in, because basically when you participate in guild wars, you get mystic medals, which is used to summon ML 4 stars and ML 5 star units. And even if you don't win any, like, you can just go into guild wars. You get 3 attack flags. You can just int every single one, just go in and yield, go in and yield, go in and yield. You'll still get mystics at the end. So if you can't win, at least participate to show to your guild that you're active and to get your mystic medals. That's what my guild actually requires for new players. You just go in and int, it's okay. Just get your mystic medals and show that you're active and participating in guild wars. Below that, we have world boss. You unlock this at level 50, but you basically bring like, I think like 12 units into like a boss, and you can bring in like a supporter team from another guildie, and you basically just auto battle it, and it'll just, you know, do what it does, and you get a rank, and you get really nice rewards. You can get really good gear, you can get catalyst, you can get more agora. So you just want to do this when you can do it, when you get access to it at level 50, and just do it every single time it's up. It's up usually either every day or every 2 days, depending on how often the boss comes around. So make sure you do this as much as you can. Both of these tabs are very important to do whenever they're available. Next we have aid. So aid, this is a place to request stuff, but what most guilds will do that are not bad is they will request one single hunt currency. So you'll see this guild is requesting mana Drake Claws. The reason why you do this is because when I give someone mana Drake Claws, they're easily farmable and renewable and easily you know, passed around. You'll see I get 30 of this currency. So basically what this tab is for is not really to give people, like, you know, catalysts or like things to use. It's to allow people to farm these brave crests, because these are very important to farm. So a bad guild is going to have like a lot of people requesting catalysts, so you can never farm it, because like if you request catalysts, you're pretty greedy, right? Because this is a lot of time investment and energy investment for this, but the claws are like basically nothing, and you're just passing around for free mats. So it's way better to do the claws. Make sure you're in a guild that does this, or suggest to your guild that you do this ASAP. You want to farm these brave crests as soon as you can. Also, you're going to want to donate every day. Proof of Courage is from World Boss and Urgent Missions, to donate all of them. There's no use for it. And for guild, just make sure you donate 50k every day. That's nothing in the grand scheme of things. You also get currency, and you will allow your guild to be able to buy buffs, which I'll go over in a very quick second. Next, we have the member shop. This is where you buy stuff with your brave crest and armbands that you get. The most important thing to buy, guys, is the Mulagora with the brave crests. I think the most important thing to buy with Proof of Valor is going to be the artifacts. The first one you should get is Proof of Valor for your Wyvern team if you need it. G-Purge needs this. If you pull him, you're going to need this on him. You can use it on Angie as well. Like any other tank can use it as well. But it's a very solid artifact. You can even use this on PvP on some other units. The next one that's really important is going to be Symbol of Unity. One of the best DPS artifacts in the game. Just buy it. It's going to be really nice on your single target nukers and even some of your AoE nukers as well. The Catalyst Charms, to be honest, are kind of bait. I wouldn't really buy them because you really want to get the artifacts. The only one that I would consider buying is this one that costs Brave Crests. This one is okay because the Brave Crests are easily renewable. You can get 200 a day, even more. The equipment conversion chests are also very nice to get, but the armband one is kind of a scam because armbands are very important to have for artifacts. But if you bought out all the artifacts, then yeah, go ahead. But this one, that's for Brave Crest, also worth buying. Compass is okay to buy as well, and Artifact Charms are going to be your best bet with Brave Crest because Artifact Charms are very hard to farm in this game, as you'll come to realize soon. So I use most of my Brave Crests on the Artifact Charms. after I buy out the conversion gem and the Molagora. And next we have the captain shop. This is for the guild leader and their vice leader, I guess, or co-leader. Your guild should be buying these buffs every day and keep them running all the time. If you guys donate every day, you'll have more than enough to keep these running 24/7. So you're going to want to buy both these buffs, guild gold buff and guild EXP buff. If your guild's not doing it, tell them. If not, find a better guild. Every guild does this. And then with the proof of courages, they're going to be buying this 50 energy every day. If you guys donate every day, you guys have way more than enough. And then once you stockpile enough, you'll see this our bank is growing and growing. You're going to buy the guild supply chest and give people free Skystones, Brave Crest, or Mystic Medals. So yeah, make sure your guild's doing this. That is the sign of a good guild. And last but not least, we have weekly missions. This is just like random quests. I wouldn't really focus on these, to be honest. The only time I would focus on completing these is when you are filling out your Furious Connection quest. You'll see that you need to get Brave Crest. You can actually cheese the quest by doing some of the quests that are available here and get your Brave Crest here as well, because you do have a cap on how much you can get technically, because you can only donate so much, you can only aid so much a day, and World Boss has only 2 entries. So if you need that little boost in Brave Crest, do these quests for Furious. If not, don't worry about it too much. Just check it periodically when you check your guild tab to get your rewards. So that's pretty much it for guilds, guys. Now we're going to go over pets. I know it's a lot of information, but this is the point of the game where you're actually done the quote-unquote tutorial, so you got to kind of understand this stuff. But I'm going to go over it quickly. So you have pets. Pets will now allow, they enable auto battling, which means you don't have to reset the battle every time. You can auto battle up to however many stars you have. So I have 3-star pet, that's a default pet. You can auto battle up to 15 times. And you have bonus effects. I'm not going to go in depth about the pets because I do have an ultimate pet guide up on YouTube. You guys can watch that if you guys have questions about pets and want to know all about pets. But generally, just bring your pet along. It'll pick up your chests for you. It'll auto repeat the battle for you if you set it to. And yeah, very, very nice to have. Very, very nice convenience. If there was no auto battling in this game, I don't think a lot of us would be playing. So it is really nice to have. Make sure you do your free summon every day that you get here. And next we have Arena. Like I said, you want to be doing your NPC challenges and making sure you don't cap in flags. And the reason why you don't want to do that is because I'm going to go over now. The reason why Arena is very important is because if you look at League info here in the Arena info tab, you'll see we're at Bronze. So every time I rank up from Bronze to Bronze 4 to Bronze 3, the first time I get there, I'll get extra Skystones. And when the weekly reset happens, depending on where you're ranked, you'll get a weekly income of Skystones. So in the beginning, it might not seem that much. But once you start climbing a lot, like even at gold, like gold is very easily attainable for new players within the first month, like easy. You'll be getting 360 a week. That's a lot. That's like 14 summons a month, guys. That's a lot. And once you start climbing even more, once you start getting into late game or in champion, you'll start getting almost 1k a week, right? That's like half a pity a week from refreshing the shop. So make sure you do not ignore Arena. You don't have to climb super fast in the beginning. Just at least get your conquest points from participating in your NPC challenges, and at least like climb as high as you can. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a really, really secret way to climb. What people do actually is on their defense team is they put a fodder in their defense. It doesn't have to be a unit. It's better to put a fodder so people actually know what you want to do. And there's like a secret strat where people will attack you, and then you can actually revenge them. So I don't think I have a revenge target that did that, but because I'm a little too low actually. But you have a revenge button here, and you can press it, and you'll see that they have a fodder defense as well. There's like a secret thing, like a fight club going on where people will attack fodder defenses with a fodder defense, and you kind of trade wins that way to climb fast, because you actually gain more than you lose by a very, very large margin in the lower ranks. So there's a very fast way to rank up and get your weekly Skystones very fast. So change your defense team to a fodder, and make sure you look out for the revenge tab once you start getting into silver for other fodder defenses. I don't have any showing up because I'm in bronze. They usually start showing up in silver rank or a little bit higher. So yeah, very, very important to focus on Arena, guys. Next, we have what this lady is telling me to do. Not hero, but specialty change. Specialty change quests are very important because they upgrade some of your 3 stars to very, very powerful units. Montmorency is one of the ones you want to do ASAP and start working on it. You can put her on the back burner for now, but keep it in your mind that you want to get hers done eventually, because she is going to be one of your strongest free-to-play units in PvE. You will take her basically everywhere. What this does, as you can see, it'll upgrade her skills. One of her skills, so her S3 gets changed. It'll actually dispel debuffs now and heal a lot better. Also, you get a skill tree now, which will give you a lot of effects. You get bonus effect resist. You get, bonus effects on some of your skills that are not listed on the skill itself. Very important to do. There's going to be key units you want to do it for early game players. I'm going to say Montmorency is number 1 by far. Next, you're going to want to do Clury and Ross. Actually, Ross turns into a God mode unit from a pretty crappy unit by doing a specialty change. And also Commander Lorena. I think I passed her actually, but Commander Lorena is a very good PvE single target DPS. You want to do her ASAP as well. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, about Breath of Orbises, you want to farm them as much as you can, and then you want to go to Sanctuary. If you don't know, there's going to be a Breath of Orbis symbol on some maps on your adventure map, and you want to go and clear that stage, clear the Chaos Gate, and you'll get 1 Breath of Orbis. Now, the first priority with your Breath of Orbises, which also you can buy in the Episode 2 AP shop, so make sure you do that as well. First priority is going to be your Heart of Orbis. Max this out, guys. It'll increase your Skystone gain. You just max it out. Nothing much to be said. In what order you do it doesn't really matter. I just did it from left to right, actually, because I like to be lazy and have it store more. But if you want to be the most efficient, you want to do the middle one first with like 1 point in the left. Max that out, and then what I like to do after that is High Command. Maybe even before you max out the Sanctuary, what's it called? The Skystone Reservoir, you want to do this. You want to put 1 point in the barracks. And the reason is you can do war missions, which is the same as Sanctuary mission, but instead of gold, which is pretty easy to get, you get conquest points, which are a lot harder to farm. So I always do the conquest point ones. Make sure you put 1 point into the barracks before you even finish out your Heart of Orbis, and make sure you always farm for that conquest points and refresh it whenever you can. Next on the list, some people like Forest of Souls. The most I'd ever do on this actually is like increase the how many creatures you can nurture at a time, so the center one to 3. But yeah, these aren't too important to do. There's actually more important ones. So Steel Workshop, you want to max this out ASAP. And the reason we want to do this is because when you start farming hunts, you're gonna be crafting all your gear here. So if you max this out before you start your big crafting sessions, you'll actually save so much gold, so much energy. There's so many resources, like a lot. So this is very important. One of the most important things to max out. But the reason why I don't say to do it first is because we're not farming hunts at the moment. But before you guys start crafting gear, make sure you max out the Steel Workshop. Very important. Another thing you want to max out is Alchemist Steeple. This is like, I guess, the third to last priority. First being the Heart of Orbis, second being the 1 point in barracks, third being the Steel Workshop. And it's really important because the middle one will allow you to create different stuff. So you can make equipments, which you'll need to do. You can also make catalysts. You can that's what I was saying when I was saying you can convert catalysts from one catalyst to ones you need. You can do it here. You can also reduce the gold cost. Honestly, this one is not as important. The Alchemy Academy is not as important, but the laboratory is very, very important. And the ingredient storage is also very, very important to do as well to save you resources. So do the middle one and the right one ASAP, and the left one slowly. Alchemist Steeple is very important. It's not really too important early game, but you will start using it a lot late game, especially for equipment conversion, which I'll cover in a different video. So that's pretty much it for the Breath of Orbis and Sanctuaries. So basically my status on my account, I'm just doing my Adventures Path still, you know. Make sure you guys are doing this. I have everything done except Remarkable, and I'm getting into Achieving, but Achieving is more for mid-game, to be honest. You don't have to focus about it too much. Just try to get Remarkable done, because at the end you get the 70 attack set and crit set, which you'll use on one of your Wyvern DPS, or potentially. And you also get a Moonlight Summon as well. Now, I actually did not do my Moonlight Summon, guys. I said Moonlight Summon, even though that was 6 golden transmit stones, because if you look in the transmit stone shop, you get 6 of these after completing 10-10, but you have 2 options, right? You can buy the 4 to 5 or the 5 Galaxy bookmarks, which is 1 Moonlight Summon. Always buy the Galaxy, guys. I don't care how tempting this 4 to 5 star looks. The thing is with 4 to 5 star Hero Summon tickets, it's like a 85% chance to get a 4 star. Actually, maybe it's like 90, and yeah, that's all you can get. You can only get 4 stars or 5 stars, and it's more likely than not you'll get a bad 4 star. A Galaxy bookmarks, you are more likely to get a bad unit as well, but the thing is, you can only get Moonlight units from it, and the rates on this is pretty easy. So I'm just going to buy this because you should be buying this anyways, no matter what, with all your golden transmit stones. And you'll see the rates here for Moonlight Summon: 27.5% chance for 4 star and 2.5% chance for 5 star. So the 4 star Moonlight heroes in this game are actually very powerful. Like, some of them are very, very strong, even better than some ML5s. So you want to do this no matter what. You have a 30% chance to get a 4 star or 5 star, so it's a very high chance to get a good unit. You might get a 3 star though, it's not that big of a deal. I got a Shrine, so it's a 4 star or 5 star. Let's see who I get, guys. If it's General Purgus, it's a wrap. Wyvern is easy mode because General Purgus is really good. It is a 4 star, okay. Oh wow, it is Caesarado. Okay, Caesarado is very strong as well. I think besides G-Purge, he's like the strongest ML 4 star unit for PvE. So that is a steal, guys. See, this is why you get the Moonlight Summon. Look at this. You got a very strong PvE unit, and that's a 4-star Moonlight hero. So Caesarado, very powerful in Hell Raid. Asmonak Hunt too. I'm not gonna use him right away, obviously, but later on, it's nice to have him because now I can do Hell Raid really easily. So yeah, make sure you buy the Galaxy bookmark, guys. Better chance to get something good, and better chance to get something that's more rare. So yeah, make sure you always buy the Galaxy bookmarks with your golden transmit stones. So yeah, like I said, for my account, I'm just waiting for the HP set from check-in. I don't know if I can see it anymore. I don't think you can. Oh, you can. So beginner check-in, I'm waiting for this HP set. This is going to go on your Wyvern Tank or Angelica. And I get a 5-star hero summon, which is nice. But yeah, mainly waiting for day 5. You need this on your Wyvern Tank to do anything. I can't really do Wyvern without it. Also trying to get my connections done, like I said, Angelica and Furious. Angelica, I just have to do adventure more and level up and get rank 30 and do Labyrinth after a few days. And Furious, I have to get to episode 2 3-10. And yeah, I'm just trying to clear as much of unrecorded history as possible to try to prepare for the catalyst and fodder grind / farm that I'm going to need to do for my Wyvern units. So for example, Sigurd, your main Wyvern DPS, she needs these Horn of Desires and Blazing Rages. If I click Catalyst Journal here, opens up this page, I click Horn of Desire and I click Britannia, episode 1, you can't get it here, right? Episode 2, can't get it here, right? So unrecorded history, you can get it here. So if I need these epic catalysts, which you do need, you can get them in unrecorded history through AP shop and drops. You can also still get a lot of rare catalysts. So unrecorded history, really nice because you can get epic catalysts and you get more AP. So make sure you start unlocking your stages because you're gonna have to go everywhere in unrecorded history to farm different catalysts. Every map only drops a certain few catalysts. Yeah. So after I have all that done, guys, I basically have my early game mapped out, which I think is very important. You want to kind of map things out and have goals so you know how to progress, and you don't get like sad about not feeling like you're progressing because you don't know what you even need to do, right? You just need to set goals and try to achieve them and have like a game plan for what you want to do. So mine is to do all that, and then after that I'm going to start grinding Wyvern because I'll have all the components I need and units, gear, catalysts, right? And then I'll start farming gear to gear my other units such as Arbiter Vildren, right? Caesarado, right? And start getting into raid and stuff. I'll cover more of that in another episode, guys, but that's going to be it for episode 4 of Zero to Hero, guys. Thanks for watching, and I really hope you guys enjoy this series. Let me know down below in the comment section how you guys feel about the series and if I should keep going. So my plan was initially to actually stop after Wyvern, because after Wyvern there's a lot of things you can do, and it's really up to you. Although most people will recommend raid. So let me know what you guys feel about that. Should I keep going, or is Wyvern good enough? Also leave a like and subscribe, guys. It really helps my channel out a lot, and I will see you guys next episode.